It's a great occasion, this, so just relax. You've done all the hard work. This will be done in an hour and a half, and then you'll be able to have as much crack as you like afterwards, but enjoy this hour and a half as well. Smishin tholo pola dachati, uchtran anijigus miorani na halskala shaw. Agus is kush aheshe du falche charov an la special to shaw. Tamajin Sean you han kelliru publi yenu eragashka akadula tajent agavigion rugaj kursi lane a couple of blian and us. La more available in a hulskala tan. Agus okaid nis mogus nis tower to reach the more sail hen. Gomairish were gemi aftur, agus gim gachra arv, satela tarovamach mar chemihe, the huj ulskal nagaliva. My name is Paul O'Doherty, Deputy President and Registrar of this university, and on behalf of the University of Galway, I want to extend to you all a very warm welcome to this ceremony. It's a special day for all of us here in the university, and I want to start by introducing you to the various people who are central to today's event. To my left at the table at the front is the President of the University of Galway, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, who presides over the ceremony. With him is the Senior Lecturer in the School of Languages, Dr. Deirdre Burns, who will open and close the formal part of the ceremony. Behind me are Professor Rebecca Brown, Dean of the College of Arts, Social Sciences and Celtic Studies, and Professor Martin O'Donnell, the Dean of the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, who between them will present students to the President. And we are also joined, both over to my left and behind me, by colleagues from the college who have played their part in ensuring that you were able to graduate at this university. But before the formal piece gets underway, I want to first hand over to the Students' Union Vice President for Irish, who will make a commencement address, after which Dr. Burns will open the formal proceedings in Latin.
Gurmaig Paul. Táimid an seo aniu ag clúir cúpla bliain a bhí ionta crua. I'm honoured to be up here today representing the students at the university that shaped me and made all of us in this room who we are today. Before I kick off, I think we all owe ourselves a round of applause. We've worked hard to be sitting in these seats, Bulabus. It's not easy being one face in a sea of over 19,000. I won't lie. There have been times where I've felt lonely, where I've struggled, where I didn't know if I was making the right decisions. However, the students here in the University of Galway have always proved me wrong. I remember my very first day here. I was a ball of nerves. I was leaning against a wall outside the Bailey Allen, trying not to panic. All of a sudden, two girls walk up to me and ask me my name. I knew I was going to be all right. It's that kindness that we often take for granted. Look around the room. Think of all the people in this room that you might have flashed a smile at once upon a time and how that could have turned their whole day around. I think back to the foundation of our Students' Union almost 60 years ago in 1964, a march led by none other than University of Galway alum Michael D. Higgins. Over 600 students marched to Salt Hill, unhappy with how they were being treated. This would not have been possible had this community spirit not existed. I wonder what that Michael fella's up to now. Unless we talk to each other, we'll never know how we feel. A quote I often look to for inspiration is this: if I gave you €1 million, but you die before you woke up tomorrow, would you take it? Obviously, or I hope, most of you said no. That means that you know tomorrow is more valuable than €1 million. We all know that inside ourselves we have the ability to move mountains. We know that each day is full of wonder and possibility. When we filled out our CAO forms, we had no way of knowing where those 5 little digits would take us. As we sit here today at our graduations, think of what you're feeling. Remember this excitement, the nerves, the possibilities. We have no way of knowing what waits for us outside that door. And while some of us are not done with our time here in the University of Galway, we are done with the person we were before we came here. We shed that skin, like a butterfly metamorphosizing, and welcome the new version of ourselves to the fore. I'll finish up with one of my favourite seanocals. Bíonn áilleach le feiceáil ar leach an doras. There's beauty to be seen on the doorstep. Your first step was coming to university, and now the path belongs to you. Cagorgeous a céimethe go naidhrí libh.
Prae honorabilis praeses totaque universitas. Haec comitia universitaria hodie convocata sunt, ut quidam homines ad gradus academicus admentantur. Eos iasque presentabit Professor Rebecca Brown.
Pre honorabilis praeses totaque universitas. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Arts with Data Science. Presento vobis hasse meas filias filiosco meos, quas omnes sio tam moribus, quam doctrina habilis et edonius esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus curso honoro curso confecto. Itque tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admittibus ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto.
Fionn McLachlan. Finn McLaughlin. Hugo Jeffrey Mead. Alana Power. Honours Bachelor of Arts with Creative Writing, Lucas Albaladejo. Aoife Corcoran. Grace Annette Comiskey. Ellen Docus Bridget Daly. Taylor Lee Devlin. Aideen Marie Doherty. Alana Donovan. Luke Fahey. Karen Flanagan. Vincent Flannery. Blaise Gilbert. Colleen Kyan. Francis Lawrence. Madison Taylor Griffith Maha. Do you know, I was told yesterday that the College of Medicine is the most raucous college, and I've got the Dean of Medicine sitting behind me, so don't let me down, please, College of Arts. Let's have some cheering. Roseanne Rachel McCullough. Alexandria McGrath. Roisin McInerney. Mairead Melia. Leona Teresa Mullally. Hannah Catherine Murphy. Mark O'Connor. Saoirse O'Neill. Roisin Catherine Sheridan. Luke Peter Silk. Leah Smith. Hannah Ward. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Digital Arts and Technology, Mesa Braithwaite. Conor Cleary. Aisling Dowd. Mikey Dunn. Hannah Philomena Fahy. Mark Fitzpatrick. Maria Adela Gaina. Tom Joseph Geraghty. Brendan Holland. Cian Leahy. Dermot McGrath. Adam Mulcairn. Emilia Musco. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Drama, Theatre and Performance Studies, Lucy Birmingham. James Boylan. Hannah Grace Cogan. Tessa Marie Croak. Alison Ruth Dixon. Julia Egan. Molly Marianne Fahy. Sarah Patricia Fenton. Christine Martina Gaynor. Saoirse Gibbons. Emma Mary Greeny. Chloe Hellis. Dylan Maguire. Anya Nivorha. That's the stuff. Adam O'Connor. Shodan Therese Rochford. Honours Bachelor of Arts, English and Media Studies, Emer Jane Flanagan. Ciara Molly Hogan. Hira Imran. Aisling Marie Kennelly. Carol Andre Mai. Hugh Thomas McCullen. Rachel McDonough. Anya McGee. Oisin James Rory Noon. Andrea Tully. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Film and Digital Media, Rebecca Cronin. Stephen Doyle. Charles Farrell. Ciara Henry. Thomas Lynch. Ella Francis McMahon. Dylan Neuhaus. Aileen Cray. Roisin Maria Erin Radler Shinners. Katie Ray. Amy Jane Reedy Fingleton. Ciara Ryan. Nasa Shukat. Sean Stewart Gormley. Aisling Sweeney. Carl Waterman. Honours Bachelor of Arts with Film Studies, Christine Valerie Fitzgibbon. Matthew Healy. Jason Gabriel McPartland. Sean Dominic O'Malley. Joshua Petitfrère. Mia Samovich. Joseph Sheehan. Honours Bachelor of Arts, History, Sean Gibbons. Thomas Gemfrey. Honours Bachelor of Arts, History and Globalisation Studies, Brian Murphy. Honours Bachelor of Arts with Human Rights, Claudia Bogazzi. Hannah Michaela Callahan. Grace Carolyn. Anna Nandi Alea Chinoy Jones. Sinead Conity. Belen Gonzalez Delamo. Aoife Howard. Aisha Marin Boyle. Ailey McGowan. Kim Ralston. Emma Rose Sheridan. Honours Bachelor of Arts International, Karimatu Adelo. Alban Bega. Deirdre Elizabeth Blake. Grace Carey. Anna Mary Carroll. Emmett Caulfield. Lucas Thomas Kodire. Cueva Phil Keneally. Alexandra Johanna Delatowska. Muireann Jane Gormley. Ava Huismans. Katie Ann Joyce. Alana Mary Keane. Niamh Kelly. Gloria Kischuk. Angelika Kolocic. Mary Oluwanifemi Leshi. Jill McGettigan. Chloe McKenna. Maggie McNeil. Anne-Marie Minahan. Keola Mitchell. Leah Morrissey. Grania Moyles. Darren Fiona ní Chuileáin. Rasha ní Donegan. Celeste O'Sullivan ní Tim. Matthew Anthony O'Donnell. Evan O'Griefa. Ava O'Shea. Leah Catherine O'Shea. Sive O'Torna. John James Thomas O'Flaherty. Lauren Previtt. Bethany Smith. Petra Sunjic. Samuel Toohey. Roisin Moira Vaughan. Mia Walsh. Maeve Christine Winters. Zoe Connell. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Aisling Bolton Dowling. Jonathan Brown. Ieva Bruschetti. Aoife Burke. Paris Ediagbonya. Isabel Scott Philby. Andrew Thorpe Florio. Ava Ellen Keedy. Quiva Colleen. Jack Madden. Slane McKenna. Danielle McKnight. Eva Rose Price. Laura Elizabeth Quinn. Megan Josephine Reynolds. Evelina Sabinska. Jade Marie Tierney. Tara Travaskas Hoskin. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Music. Aisling Maria Cunningham. Rachel Donnellan. Jennifer Ann Gagan. Kaylin Higgins. Alice Apple Kelly. Avril Marie Kniefsey. Sean McCullen. Emma McDade. Aoife Moran. Caitlin O'Brien. Alva O'Halloran. Alicia Catherine O'Reilly. Leah Poland. Oisin Quigley. Lorna Ruth Salmon. Honours Bachelor of Arts with Performing Arts Studies, Carla Dominguez McLaughlin. Meg Downs. Honour Joan Margaret Fawnan. Faye Elizabeth Nigonal. Sarah Novak. Grania Sheehan. So that concludes conferrals for the College of Arts, Social Sciences and Celtic Studies, and I'll now hand over to my colleague, the Executive Dean of the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, Professor Martin O'Donnell.
Thanks, Rebecca. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, A warm welcome to the graduates, family and friends. We're fewer in number than the other college, so just a reminder of maintaining our reputation as the most raucous college will require a special effort of those attending. Our first awards, Doctor of Philosophy, Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, Praesento vobis hasse mias filias philosic, mios cuos omne scio tam moribus quam doctrinae habiles et idiones esse qui admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae idic tibi fide mie testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego octartata mihi concessa minha vos ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae.
Benazir Abbasi. Benazir Abbasi is awarded a PhD in pathology for research supervised by Dr. Sanjeev Gupta and Dr. Ananya Gupta on the strategies for the management of chemotherapy-induced neutropenia in cancer patients. Laura Boulon. Laura Boulon is awarded a PhD in Pharmacology and Therapeutics for research supervised by Professor David Finn, Professor Alvaro Laurent Barzal on sex differences in neuropathic pain and the role of endocannabinoid system. Sandra Kalkash-Servira. Is awarded a PhD in regenerative medicine for research supervised by Professor Timothy O'Brien on the effect of tissue source on therapeutic efficacy of mesenchymal stromal cells. Daixin Ding. Is awarded a PhD in medicine for research supervised by Professor William Wins on novel computational functional assessment of coronary stenosis, clinical applications in predicting and evaluating procedural results. Hannah Michelle Egan. Is awarded a PhD in Pharmacology and Therapeutics for research supervised by Professor Aideen Ryan on the role of sialylation in stromal cell-mediated immunosuppression in colorectal tumour microenvironment. Tomas Patrick Griffin. Is awarded a PhD in medicine for research supervised by Professor Matthew Griffin on the burden of diabetic kidney disease and the use of novel biomarkers in its management. Ye Yu Huang. Is awarded a PhD in medicine for research supervised by Professor William Wins on novel computational biomechanical assessment of coronary plaque vulnerability and its clinical implication. Talha Iqbal. Is awarded a PhD for research supervised by Professor William Wins, Dr. Atif Shazad and Dr. Adnan Elaha on signal processing and machine learning algorithms for stress monitoring using wearable sensors. Donna Catherine Kennedy. Is awarded a PhD in physiology for research supervised by Dr. Carl McCullough and Professor Anthony Wheatley on vascular deficiencies and angiogenic targets for therapy in Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. Wei Chi Ko. Is awarded a PhD in Health Studies for research supervised by Professor Dimna Casey on recommendations for implementation of pet robots in nursing homes for dementia care. Tony Sanacandro. Is awarded a PhD in Physiology for research supervised by Dr. Cassia Weissel and Dr. Brian McDonough on research potential therapeutics from muscle wasting during aging and disease. Patrick John Michael Stapleton. Is awarded a PhD in Bacteriology for research supervised by Professor Martin Cormacan on genetic sequencing of microbes used to improve understanding of the spread of microbe. Afrin Sultana. Is awarded a PhD in Pathology for research supervised by Dr. Sanjeev Gupta on identification and characterization of downstream effectors of PERC in tumor progression during endoplasmic reticulum stress. Our next award is Bachelor of Medical Science. Presento vobis Jose mios filios cuos omne sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idiones ECQ admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae mediciae edic tibiae fidei mie testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae medica.
Abdul Wahab Ali. Yochen Charles Yap. Bachelor of Science, Health Studies. Presento vobis Hank Miam Filiam. Quam sio tam moribus, quam doctrina habilem et idionem, ise que admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus scientiae, edic tibi fidei miei testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessa, admitto te ad gradum baccalaureatus scientiae.
Alexandra Wolf King. Master of Science in Preventive Cardiology. Presento vobis Hanc meum filium quam sio tam moribus quam doctrina habilem et idionem ECQA admittantur ad gradum magisteriae scientiae edic tibi fide miei testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisteriae scientiae.
Saida Alina Heder. Master of Science by Research, Jack Brady. Postgraduate Diploma in Health Sciences, Diabetes. Presento vobis hese mias filias cuas omnes sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idiones ise que admittantur ad diploma post baccalaureatum in valetudinibus scientiae edic tibi fide miei testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessa, admitto vos ad diploma post baccalaureatus in valitudinis scientis.
Niamh Horan. Postgraduate Diploma in Health Sciences, Emergency Care, Claire Ann Walsh. Postgraduate Diploma in Health Sciences, Intensive Care, Lukshan Winifred Golakados. Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Multidisciplinary Radiology, Presento Vobis, Hunc, Meum, Filium, QM CO Tam Moribus, QM Doctrina Habilem, Etidionum ECQ Admittantur ad Diploma Postbaccalatorium in Sciencae, Idic Tibe Fide Mie Testor Axpondeo, Totique Academiae.
Ego autoritatea mihi concessa, admittere diploma post-baccalaureatum in scientia.
Muller Thubo. That concludes the awards from our college. Congratulations again to each of the graduates.
Prae honorabiles praeses, Caramonies, rite confectis, finem, quiso, facias, huius, convocationes universitariae.
So that concludes the formal ceremony, and the President will shortly make his address before you go out for light refreshments in the Human Biology building, which is out the front door of this building and just over to the right. But before that, I want to thank, and I would ask you to join me in thanking those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly. And in particular, Brona Clifford and the conferring team, Tara Layden and the academic registry, but also staff from buildings and estates, the President's office, administrative staff from college and school offices, audiovisual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing and Communications Office, agus an Chervish Astrachan. As you can see from that list, it's a big operation, and I'd ask you to join me in thanking them all for their part in it. And perhaps just a couple of thoughts before I hand over to the President. It's been a tough few years. Some of you, I think COVID probably got in the way in your first year, or maybe it got in the way before you started your first year, but you got through. And that is your achievement. But there's a lot of people in this room today who aren't wearing black hats, aren't wearing any hat at all. And they were a big part of how you got here. They made the cup of coffee when you needed to stay up late to get to that deadline, or made the cup of tea, or sometimes even put something a bit stronger on the table for you. Or maybe some younger brother or sister or whatever got in the way of you trying to complete that, or maybe it was caused to the boyfriend, whoever it was, or the girlfriend. The point is, without the family, without the support of people, some of them are here, some of them are watching online, some of them couldn't be here for whatever reason, but they have been there for you throughout. So I'd ask you, all of you who are sitting there wearing the hats, to now look around to the left, or your right. See if you can spot who those people are that supported you through, and I'd ask you to stand and give them a round of applause. If you get up now. You all sit down again, yeah. I could see one or two of you looking at each other and thanking each other as well, and that's all part of it as well, of course. And to those of you who are sitting away out there to the left and to my right, I've just a thought for you. You've seen what this lot have achieved. Is there anything like that in yourselves at that level? Now, maybe you've already achieved some of that already, but one of my favourite sayings in life is a two-word expression in Italian, ancora imparo, I am still learning, reputedly said by a fellow called Michelangelo when he was 87. And Michelangelo did one or two things in his life, as I'm sure you're well aware. And he did some of them much later on. So have a think on the back of the success of these people that are close to you today about whether there's still some learning in you. And it might be a short course, it might be something you always wanted to do, you were always interested in. Maybe now is the time to just get up and do it. It might be something that's helpful in your career, it might be something that'll make retirement more interesting, whatever stage of life you're at. Is there learning still in you? Is there a bit of formal learning still in you? And see how far it goes, see how far you take it. Because every one of us, I suspect, when we get to a certain stage, there's certain things we look at and we think, God, I'd love to have done that, but the time wasn't there. I was busy with other things. Maybe the time's there now. So have a think about that, because learning never stops. Learning never stops, and that's part of what this university is about. And to you, the graduates as you are now, not graduands, but graduates, I just say, go now, make the most, well, don't go yet, you have to listen to the President first, but make the most of the qualifications you've gained, really do, and of the life ahead of you. Buinigi sultan you wine as an leta nuan, as an tail atha rovamach komai. So I'd now like to introduce the President of the University of Galway, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, whose speech will conclude the ceremony, and when he was finished, we will all rise, and you, the graduates, are invited to join us in exiting the hall as part of the academic procession.
Thank you, Paul. Margaret, I was mentioning yesterday, it's a great way to get standing ovations to ask people to stand. So, Margaret Fole, Shineen Grafad, Agus Tan Fodro Vili, Garmajin and Shaw, Agus, and I'm sure Gabram or Tashet, Agus and Lawmore doing it, Aklani Smo Divshe, Akshala and Hawk doing it, we meet Almore or even Lawmore Shaw. You might have noticed that the university, the campus, is getting ready again for another academic year, and we already have the tours that you might have seen for our incoming students. So this is a day. These are the kind of days that puts us all in a great mood, because it really represents why we're here, and we are here for these days to recognise and to celebrate with you your fantastic achievement, and to know that this is the purpose that we're here is for our students and for you now, our graduates. Agus brahan sé cosúil go rath mór an tíle tarlú arís. So the cycle of life, the great academic cycle of the academic year is starting again, and it's a great way for us to recognise the beginning of one year and the end of another with yourselves. And we're also then reminded that this university has been here a long time. It depends on when you count. You could count from when the quad was started, when the quad was finished, when the first students arrived, when the first students graduated. But around 135 years this university has been in existence. And we had during the spring an event with the British ambassador in Dublin where he brought together what were then the Queen's Colleges. So Galway, Cork and Belfast were formed as the Queen's Colleges in the mid-19th century, 1840s. And he brought us all together to celebrate this occasion. And afterwards I was saying to my counterparts in what is now UCC and Queen's University Belfast and us as University of Galway that we might think about a counterfactual history, what it would have been like if we hadn't been formed or established in this place at that time. And counterfactual histories, as you know, are speculations which have become somewhat de rigueur over the last decade or so, is what if? What if something had or hadn't happened? And what if this university hadn't been formed when it was in this place? And one of the things I often think about is, if you think about the quadrangle, it was built in famine times, and how this country has progressed since then to the modern, open society that it is now. and how universities in general and this university in particular made a difference, particularly in this area, but not only in this area, but nationally and internationally as well, looking over the horizon beyond from where we are. And there are other speculations we could have, and when I talked about this yesterday, many people came up to me afterwards with their own suggestions about what wouldn't or would have happened, particularly what wouldn't have happened if the university hadn't been here. I just have some suggestions myself, particularly for this audience. Tolkien came here as external examiner in English in the 1920s, and it said that his articulation of the landscape for Lord of the Rings was influenced by his time in the Burren and his time in Galway. So Lord of the Rings may not have been written, or may not be the set of novels that it is, had Tolkien not been here. William King, who was professor of paleontology here in the late 19th century, was the first to coin the phrase Neanderthal man. Alexander Anderson, professor of physics, who was one of my predecessors as president of the university, also is said to have been the first to coin the phrase the black hole in the 1920s, which has now become part of the pantheon, if you like, part of the literature of physics and the literature of astronomy. There are other examples as well. Alexander Anderson's daughter, Emily Anderson, professor of German, then went on to be part of the codebreakers group at Bletchley Park during the Second World War. Maybe that wouldn't have happened had she not been here. Siobhan McKenna came here as part of her family, her father particularly associated with the university. Maybe she would not have found her theatrical an grogs and bláthhuvieki leis an Arklan man hánig sin seo mas rodénach ar Galway in Shamar Olskul Agzine Shahan. And we can think also about Michael D. Higgins, who came here in more contemporary times from Clare, Limerick, came to Galway, was, as Faye has mentioned in the Students' Union history, was the first president of the Students' Union here, was the first to find his activist voice here. And he may not have then have passed into student politics, political life, may not have been elected to represent Galway as a TD, as mayor for so long, may not have been then elected president of Ireland. And we can think about institutions as well as individuals. Druid Theatre, Gary Hines and other students who came from here established Druid Theatre. Taibhneach na Gaillimhe, Arklan Náisiúnta na Gaeilge, Bunniac and Shaw, Mick Lane, Scolóirí and Ulskull, Siderio and Marrick. Bobbero, Mockness, Galway International Arts Festival. None of those, or all of those, are here. None of those may have been here had the university not been here. All of those are here because the university was here. The great creative architecture of Galway that's now known internationally, coming out of this university. And we always have known the med tech industry in Galway. The ecosystem here came in large part because of the university, and there's now a publication by Italian scholars. You always think experts from far away, but Italian scholars from the University of Bologna in a recent book on competitive peripheries have pinpointed the ecosystem of the medtech industry in Galway to 3 factors, one of which they uniquely say was the University of Galway's programmes of research and teaching in medical technology and mechanical engineering and in health sciences. And they mentioned Galway as the only university in this region in that context, the only university on this island in that context. So and many others came to me, as I say yesterday, with lots of other examples about what is here in their own way because this university is here. But most of all, we can think today, you're here because this university is here. And who knows all the quiet contributions that people made over the years in their own way, in teaching, in caring, in civic society, in journalism, in performance art, in medicine, in all of the disciplines we have graduating today. Who knows the countless contributions that are made by Galway graduates, quietly or noisily, publicly or privately, because they were in Galway and they came to Galway and University of Galway was here. And who knows from this group today, in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, 175 years' time, what successor of mine will stand up and talk about your contributions. Who knows what contribution you will make, what is your contribution to make in that tradition. You came to Galway because this university was here, and you will hopefully depart from Galway or stay in Galway a different person, a better person we hope, because this university was here. And you will be in life human beings, and that's the most important contribution you can make, to be. And to be yourselves the best contribution you can make. But who knows, quietly, noisily, privately or publicly, what contribution you will also make, and making the world a better place as a consequence. So when you're walking through the archway today, the quadrangle that was built back in those famine times in the 1840s, remember what difference that this university has made over that time, but also what difference this university has made in your own time, and that you are the way this university makes a difference in society and life itself. What difference you will also make, what contribution you will also make over the next decades ahead, and how you will make this university proud, but more importantly, you're proud of yourselves. So Concordagus live in you, tá echt buinte macagwyv, mar Louis Pole, agus fei, the aum dúlánach and shahagwyv, the aum kinunuk agwyv and shah freshen. So thank you all very much for the time you spent with us. You came in here either during or also endured here during your time here, COVID. And the quadrangle, I often think, if you think about it over the 175 years, has endured famine, land wars, War of Independence, a civil war, 2 world wars and COVID. And we can't say that COVID was the most challenging time because we weren't there for all of those others, but it certainly was one of the most challenging times. And you chose to study here, you stayed the course, and you're with us here today. And we commend you for that. All of you came up and said thank you to me for awarding you the degree, or presiding over the ceremony, as they say. But in fact, our thanks are due to you. So Gumeen Mahagavilig, as velling in you, as le chog galliv le stodger, agus as talk there and ashter shulling, go father and you, as a macken show. So thank you all very much and congratulations. And as Paul has mentioned, we know that our students, now our graduates, always have had happy times and sad, good times and bad, and during those times they've been supported by others, by many others, friends, fans and family here today, those who can't be with us, who are with us online, and we also must remember those with us in spirit. Gormachagavilig freshen, as Lenor Gameha, or Scolaria, or Game Mar Tashi the New, Tommy Buikdi Villig, Ramin Magav. Thank you. And finally, to my colleagues, I get the chance every now and again to say thank you on behalf of the university, on behalf of you, our graduates, for all our colleagues who have also, during this time, carried this university's mission on their laptops, tabletops, kitchen tops, and through a challenging time when we closed the campus, but not this university. You, our students, now our graduates, and my colleagues, academic, professional staff, research staff, technical staff, all kept this university and its mission alive. So har ceann the Hullscoil, and we're up there in Hullscoil, Chanta Bín on the Vuictív, go míle aga bhillig as chin. So thank you all very much, and remember the tradition of this university, the contributions that have been made because this university was here. But remember most of all the contribution that you can make because you are here. And there's a great line that Seamus Heaney said to his students when he was teaching in Carysford in Dublin, that's in the book Stepping Stones with Dennis O'Donoghue as a joint publication. He says that, and it's a very apt line for these days, that he said to his students that we are here to develop your capacities. Your destinies are your own. And I hope over this time that we have developed your capacities. Your destinies are now your own. Thank you very much. Thank you.